tumekuwa na mikakati mkubwa Kenya mzima tukijaribu kuhakikisha kwamba tunasukuma mambo ya amani katika shule zetu, na tunafanya hivyo kwa sababu mbili. Sababu ya kwanza ni kwamba mtoto anapozaliwa anaanza kujifundisha, shule yake ya kwanza huwa ni familia. Tunaelewana? Lakini hapo ndio anapewa jina, anajua, anaanza kuzungumzishwa kwa lugha ya mama. Kama ni wapa Tharaka, anaanza kuzungumzishwa Tharaka. Kama ametoka Ukikuyuni, anazungumza Kikuyuni. Kama ni kwa Ujaluo, Kwa hivyo hapo ndio shule yake ya kwanza, anaanza kujua dunia vile inakaa. Tunaelewana? Lakini alafu akishatoka nyumbani, mahali pa pili anapo land huwa ni wapi? Shule. Sasa pale shuleni ndipo anapofundishwa mambo mazuri na mabaya kwa mpigo, kwa pamoja. Lakini pale ndio anakuja kukutana na marafiki. Kuna marafiki wanamueleza mambo fulani ya kumjenga, na pia kuna marafiki pelele wanampatia mambo ya kufanya nini, ya kumbomoa. So ndiposa tume ikaamua kwamba kwa sababu hapa shuleni pia ndipo mtoto anaanza kujengwa mambo ya maadili, mambo ya tabia, mambo ya kadhalika, then we must also start investing in learning institution. Why did we start thinking about peace clubs or Amani Clubs within the educational institutions? Of course, we were inspired by the preamble of the UNESCO Constitution, which of course we have quoted there, that since wars begins the minds of men, it is the minds of men that defenses of peace must be constructed. Because as a nation, as a country, part of our, now when we talk the challenges which we face as the nation, it starts from how we perceive each other, how different Kenyans perceive each other. Many times when we speak about other Kenyans, particularly in our typical Kenyan stereotypes, we don't speak positively about others. We always speak negatively about other communities. And so that one, when it is talked so repeatedly, it starts sounding as if it's the truth. And that's why you'll see in our national, the general national stereotypes, when you speak about Kikuyus, people already have got an attitude because there's something they are told about the Kikuyus. If you speak about the Luos, already there's another attitude, there's another stereotype. If you speak about the Tharaka and so on and so forth. So all of those things is because it is a story which has been told repeatedly, and now, even if maybe it might not have been the truth, it starts sounding as if it is the truth, right? So for us, now we knew some of these things, we must be able to start disconstructing them within our learning institution. So as a result of that, there was a partnership between the Ministry of Education. Why Ministry of Education? Because all children belong to which ministry? Ministry of Education. I don't like it. All schools, they belong to which ministry? Ministry of Education. And we have this partnership with also TSC. Why TSC? Somebody can tell me, why TSC?
Teachers belong to TSC.
Absolutely. All teachers whom we engage, they belong to who? Teacher Service Commission. And then of course, NCIC, because the mandate of peace building in this country is domiciled on the National Cohesion Integration Commission. So that's why we have this partnership. Ni kama ile mawe mafiga. Mnajua ile tunapikaga ile Kiafrika yetu kuna mawe matatu. Sasa, so even Amani Club inapikwa kwa mafiga matatu. Figa la ministry, la TSC na la NCIC. And that is our purpose. So as we are nurturing our learners, can they start understanding the principles of inclusivity? And how do we ensure it? Is that in the membership, how students interact, we want to see, are they inclusive in matters of ethnicity? Kupitia Amani Club, tunataka kuregesha values. Kama tunaelewana lakini. Yale maadili. Na katika Amani Club, tunajikita na maadili 8 values. The values of love. Tuwe tunajali. Nikisikia mwenzangu amepatwa na janga, hata kama alijanipata mimi, nitahuzunika. Sio kama tunaelewana mpaka hapo. The values of unity. Tunaweza kufanya. The values of peace. Yeah? The values of responsibility. Na ndio maana utakuta katika Amani Club watoto wanapewa, ni kama tu vile tunavyoona CBC, watoto wanapewa mambo mengi wajifanyie wenyewe, because you are training them to be responsible. There are 3 activities we encourage our universities to participate. First term, we normally do essay writing competition, where we encourage students to, and this one has really helped us as a commission. The ideas which students come up with are so informative. Some of them inform my programs, which I do in the commission. And I pick the ideas from the essays which students have written and get an idea of this, and then it feeds into some of the programmatic work we do as NCIC. So even here, you can be able to, so we will be pleading with you next year. We get some few university students and few college students taking part. Second term, we have debatant, my colleague Arthur will expound on what is in store for now. But all second terms, we normally do that. And then third term, because for learning institutions except universities, this is an examination time, so we go easy on our activities in school. But what we encourage them is to commemorate the International Day of Peace, which is usually celebrated on 21st of September. So ask yourself, as Tharaka community, both the Polytechnic and University, can you be able to have an event to commemorate the International Day of Peace? This year's International Day of Peace will be on Sunday, 21st of September will be on Sunday. Can you be able to pitch an event as you commemorate International Day of Peace? We also have peace symposium, which are usually undertaken during third term. So in 2022, we had our students from Kilifi who won nationally, went to Dar es Salaam for the East African, won, and they went to South Africa to compete. Hata watoto wetu. You know, these are some of the exposures that our children lack. But we want to give them an Amani Club. So that kama mtoto amezaliwa Tharaka, anazomea Tharaka, asifie Tharaka. Tunaelewana lakini? Wacha naye apate nafasi ya kutoka, at least afike Chogoria, at least afike Nairobi. Anga naye aseme ametoka. And the only way you can be able to give them this opportunity is when they participate in these events like debate. Because debate, it gives, I know it's expensive, yes, but it also gives students an opportunity to be places where they have not been. Most of these stories which I'm talking about, most of them, they are documented. They normally have a national wall where they share on what happens. Because for us, if it's not documented, it never happened. It never happened as far as NCIC is concerned. That's your fictitious story. So we encourage that as students do some of these activities, can the leadership of Amani Club document